Every year, thousands of riders get scammed buying used bikes, fake papers, hidden damages, and dealers who vanish after the deal. Today, I'm revealing the secrets dealers don't want you to know, so you can spot the tricks, dodge the traps, and ride away with confidence. Before you hand over any cash, check the VIN and paperwork. Don't risk buying a stolen or problematic bike. The VIN must match on the frame, engine, and all documents. Check every digit yourself. Don't rely on the seller. Any mismatch or tampering is a deal breaker. Walk away if you spot anything off. If the VIN is scratched, missing, or altered, don't buy the bike. It's not worth the risk. Always ask the seller to show you the VIN on both the frame and engine. If they hesitate, walk away. Check the title and registration for corrections or signs of forgery. Trust your gut if something feels off. Legit sellers answer questions and provide all paperwork up front. If not, move on. Bring a flashlight or magnifying glass if needed. Make sure you can read every digit. If buying from a dealer, check their reviews and reputation. Bad dealers exist too. No paperwork, no deal. Don't accept promises to provide documents later. Ask about the bike's history and previous owners. A good seller has nothing to hide. Take your time. Only buy if everything checks out. That's how you avoid surprises and get a bike you can trust. Sellers know that engine problems are a top concern for any rider looking to buy a used bike. They're well aware that a hidden engine issue can turn your dream ride into a nightmare. A sparkling clean engine might look impressive, but it can actually be a red flag. Sellers often clean engines thoroughly to hide leaks, grime, or other signs of trouble. Bring along some baby powder or a clean napkin. Dust the powder around seals and gaskets. This simple trick can reveal leaks that a quick wipe down would otherwise hide. If you see oil soaking through or the powder turns dark, you've got a leak. Even a small leak can mean expensive repairs down the road. Pay special attention to the valve cover gasket, crankcase, and oil pan. These are common spots for slow leaks to develop. Always ask the seller to start the bike from cold. Don't let them warm it up first, because a warm engine can mask starting issues, smoke, or strange noises. As the engine starts, listen closely for knocking, ticking, or rattling sounds. These noises can be early warnings of serious internal problems. If you spot fresh oil under the bike, don't just take the seller's word for it if they say, "It's just condensation." Oil leaks are never normal. Any unexplained fluid, whether it's oil, coolant, or fuel, is a warning sign. Take a close look at the color and smell of the fluid to help identify what it is. Check the exhaust for smoke. Excessive white smoke can mean coolant is leaking into the engine, while blue smoke usually means the engine is burning oil. While the engine's running, pay attention to how it feels. Weird vibrations, a rough idle, or strange noises can all point to hidden engine issues. Gently rev the engine and watch how it responds. If it stumbles, hesitates, or sounds uneven, there could be problems with the fuel system, ignition, or internal engine components. Some sellers use oil additives or engine treatments to temporarily quiet noisy engines or mask issues. Don't be fooled by a smooth-sounding engine if you notice bottles of additives in the garage. Ask for a full service history and receipts for any recent work. A well-maintained bike should have records to back up the seller's claims. If possible, take the bike for a short test ride. Many engine issues only show up when the bike is under load or at higher speeds. If the seller refuses to let you test ride, that's a major red flag. Ask yourself why they're not comfortable with you riding the bike. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, sounds strange, or just doesn't add up, it probably isn't right. Never ignore fresh oil spots or weird engine noises, especially during a cold start. These are often the first signs of bigger problems. Get hands-on with your inspection. Check every angle, touch the engine, and look for anything out of place. Remember, this is your money and your safety on the line. Don't let anyone rush you through your inspection. Take your time and be thorough, even if the seller seems impatient. Ask questions, take notes, and don't be afraid to walk away if you're not satisfied with the answers. You deserve to know exactly what you're buying. If you spot leaks, hear odd noises, or just feel uneasy, it's better to walk away than end up with a costly mistake. Don't buy a project bike unless you're truly ready for the time, money, and effort it will take to fix it up. Projects can be rewarding, but they're not for everyone. A healthy engine should fire up quickly, idle smoothly, and respond well to throttle. Anything less is a warning sign. If the bike doesn't meet these standards, don't be afraid to move on. There are always other bikes out there. Take your time, trust your instincts, and protect your wallet and your ride by checking for hidden engine issues before you buy. Odometer rollback is one of the oldest tricks in the book. Don't trust the odometer alone. Check service stickers on the frame or fairings for last recorded mileage. If the sticker shows higher miles than the odometer, you've caught a lie. Inspect grips, levers, foot pegs, and seat. Heavy wear with low miles is suspicious. Tires tell the truth. Bald tires with low miles. Ask for receipts or check manufacturing dates. Look at the chain and sprockets. Excessive wear means high mileage. Brake rotors and pads with deep grooves or thin pads mean lots of use. If everything looks new except the odometer, dig deeper. Ask for maintenance records. A legit owner will have some paperwork. If the story doesn't add up, trust your gut. Snap photos of the odometer and bike. Check the VIN with online databases. Sometimes, insurance or service records reveal the real mileage. Don't be afraid to walk away if things don't add up. A 20,000-mile bike shouldn't look showroom new. If it does, that's not luck. It's a lie. Always verify with multiple clues, not just the odometer. Protect yourself from odometer fraud. Walk away if you sense a scam. If the price is way below market value, there's usually a catch. Compare prices for the same make, model, and year in your area. If a bike is $1,000 cheaper than similar bikes, ask why. Sellers might spin stories. I need cash fast. Moving overseas. But often it's bait. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment. If the seller pressures you to decide immediately, slow down. Scammers want you to act before you think. Run the VIN through RideVault, Carfax, or your local DMV. Look for salvage titles, theft, or liens. Missing keys, manuals, or service records can mean trouble. Meet in a safe public place. Never agree to a private or sketchy location. Be wary of sellers who only accept cash or want to meet outside normal hours. If you feel pressured, walk away. There will always be another bike. No deal is worth your safety or sanity. Trust your research, not your emotions. If the price is too good, it's probably bait. Don't ignore warning signs for a deal. Protect your wallet. Don't get lured by a low price. Walk away if it feels off. Never skip the test ride and cold start. This is how you know what you're buying. A test ride reveals issues you can't spot just by looking. Arrive early and touch the engine before starting. If it's warm, ask why. A pre-warmed engine can hide starting problems. Start the bike cold. It should crank normally and settle into a smooth idle. Listen for odd noises or smoke from the exhaust. Any rattles, knocks, or hesitation are warning signs. The idle should be steady, and there shouldn't be blue or white smoke. Check all controls. Brakes, clutch, throttle. Everything should feel smooth and responsive. Shift through all gears. Each should engage cleanly, with no grinding or slipping. On the ride, feel for odd vibrations or handling. The bike should track straight and feel stable. Test brakes, lights, signals, and horn. Make sure all electronics work. After the ride, check for leaks or smoke. Inspect under the bike for fresh drips. If the seller is nervous, offer your ID or a deposit. If they refuse a test ride, that's a red flag. Walk away if needed. The final step, paperwork and identity. Never skip this no matter how trustworthy the seller seems. Ask for the seller's photo ID and compare it to the name on the title or registration. Everything should match. No matching ID equals no deal. Inspect the title for tampering. Erased marks, mismatched fonts, or missing stamps are red flags. If the title is salvage, rebuilt, or has a lien, know what that means for you. Have the seller sign the title in your presence. Never accept a pre-signed or blank title. Fill out the buyer's section together and keep copies. If your state requires a bill of sale, write one up and sign it together. Include VIN, sale price, date, and both names and addresses. Double-check your local DMV requirements. Don't leave anything to chance. If the seller refuses to show ID, walk away. Take photos of the seller, bike, title, and paperwork. Protect yourself with proof. Don't pay until paperwork is done and in your hands. Make sure there's a record of payment. No matching ID, no deal. It's that simple. Buying used doesn't mean buying trouble. Use these checks to protect yourself from scams and endless repairs. Trust your gut, ask the right questions, and don't be afraid to walk away. If you learned something, drop a thumbs up and share this video with your riding buddies. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you next time.